Welcome to Yoga Nidra for anxiety. My name's Jess, and in this process, I will be using some subconscious tools in order to bypass your conscious mind and get right into the control center that is your subconscious mind, responsible for the effect that is anxiety. So as you get comfortable, whether you find a reclined position works better or an upright seated position, simply recognize here that just by showing up, whether you're fully tuned in and listening and focused, or whether you've drifted off, it really doesn't matter. There's nothing for you to do or not do in order for this to work. So that means you've done the heavy lifting. You may like to close or cover your eyes, otherwise just leaving them about 1/10 open. We'll begin with a very simple breathing pattern aimed at down-regulating the nervous system. We'll begin inhaling for a count of 4, holding for a count of 2, and breathing out for a count of 6 for the next several breaths. As we move into this process, I would like to propose that we think about the effect that is anxiety in a bit of a different way. Let's think that anxiety is nothing more than a glitch in the way that mind has been processing certain information. A data misread. Mind has been perceiving danger in association with certain incoming data. So in this process, I'd like to get your permission, your consent. So here's the question: would it be okay if for every piece of information, experience, incoming data that does not pose a threat to survival, we break the association so that inner mind no longer switches into a threat response? Which is to say that the fight or flight stress response will only turn on in the case of true physical threat to survival. And I'm not asking you if you think this is possible, but rather if it would be okay for us to go ahead and switch off threat circuitry for anything that does not truly pose a threat to survival. If your answer is yes, settle in. And you may let go of the counting. Take another deep breath in As you breathe in, pause the breath at the top, and as you slowly exhale, sink deeper into the support beneath you. As your body rests, continue to breathe at least somewhat more slowly and deeply than you normally would. By breathing slowly and deeply, you are aware of your breath. And by being aware of your breath, you breathe slowly and deeply. The slower and deeper you breathe, the fewer breaths are necessary for you to take. In addition to your breath, you can be aware of sound. There is, of course, the sound of my voice, the music, and there are likely to be other sounds as well. You notice you can be aware of breath and sound at the same time. Because of the way your mind works, there will be times when you'll be able to notice that your mind is entertaining a particular thought. Whenever you are able to notice that your mind is entertaining a thought, regardless of the content of the thought, it is a good thing because it means you can ever so gently refocus your attention and bring your mind back to breath, sound, or both. Because of how the mind works, there will be times when you'll be able to notice that you've not been noticing your breath. That is a good thing, because whenever you notice that you've not been noticing your breath, all you need to do is notice your breath. There will also be times when you are able to realize that you've not been focusing on sound. This is also a good thing because whenever you're able to realize that you haven't been focusing on sound, all you need to do is focus on sound. So you don't have to calm your mind or ease your mind, and your mind does not have to be open, quiet, or still. Although it is pleasant to relax, it isn't something that is required. And in no way does relaxation correlate with success. After all, relaxing is just unwinding. Unwinding is just letting loose. And the ultimate in letting loose is letting go. Each time you exhale, you are letting go. You are letting go of air that you don't need any longer and making room for the new air that you want. You're letting go. You're letting go of any tension, any tightness, any preoccupation. You're letting go of any worry, any guilt, shame, fear, anger, or blame. So don't even bother to put any effort into relaxing. It is far better to simply let it happen whenever it seems as if it wants to happen. In this way, when it does happen, it happens without any effort at all. And as you relax without effort, you relax effortlessly. And effortless relaxation is the ultimate relaxation. And since you don't need to put any effort into relaxing, all that really matters is that whenever you're able to notice that you've not been noticing your breath, you then notice your breath. And whenever you realize you have not been focused on sound, then you simply focus on sound. It is not about keeping your mind calm, clear, quiet, or open. It is not even about focusing, but rather about returning your mind again and again to breath and sound. Now, become aware of your feet. And you don't have to bother doing anything to your feet, with your feet, or for your feet, but instead just be aware of your feet. Because we know that simply by becoming aware of a part of your body will actually cause changes to take place below the level of conscious awareness. We also know that as one acquires a knowledge that these changes are taking place, knowledge but not necessarily experience, since these changes take place below conscious awareness, this knowledge causes the changes that are already taking place to take place even still more deeply and still more completely. Becoming aware of your feet causes all the muscles in the feet to release tension and tightness, and this happens even more profoundly if, while being aware of your feet, you are also aware of your breath, sound, or both. As the muscles release, the nerves release as well, and there are even changes in the pattern of circulation as everything begins to flow even more freely, even through the tiniest of passageways toward the surface of the skin, producing a measurable change in skin temperature. As this takes place in one part of the body, it automatically happens in other parts of the body as well. As you are aware of your feet, the muscles and nerves through your hands release as well. As you are aware of your hands, these changes take place throughout your hands, but also through your legs and then your arms. And things just flow more and more freely and easily, and the natural healing and balancing process within your body, a process that takes place all the time, now continues to take place, but even more powerfully and even more completely. You don't even have to bother to listen to me, because your mind, your inner mind, will automatically accept, absorb, integrate, and act on those things that are of greatest benefit to you. And I know that you know lots about learning, and you know that as you become more familiar with things, they naturally become easier and easier and even more and more automatic, whether it's learning a new language or a dance step, to operate a new vehicle, cook a new meal. As you become more familiar, everything gets easier and more automatic. And now you are becoming more familiar with hearing me speak. As your eyes rest closed, your body rests, and focusing and refocusing on your breath and sound and on the sensations in your body. And you know in this moment you are safe and everything is as it should be. You become more familiar with this experience with each passing moment, which explains why it happens that each time you breathe out, you release and drift down to an even deeper level of comfort, each time deeper than the breath before. So now, to reach that even deeper level of comfort, I will count up from 1 to 3. At 3, you may release as you exhale down to an even deeper level without effort. Look forward to dropping instantly, sinking even still deeper as you hear me reaching 3. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, and release. As though floating in a river of warm, golden, liquid light, you simultaneously feel the density of your body, the support of the ground beneath you, and the buoyant, weightless quality of your energetic self, your non-physical self. There's nothing to do or not do, as your mind automatically integrates, updates, take as long as you like to steep in this sensation, until you feel rejuvenated, grounded, and ready to slowly, in your own time, come back into the body, space around you, fluttering open the eyes. As you return back with fresh energy, I highly recommend coming back to this practice on a daily basis for 7 days or more. 21 would be ideal, as this will significantly accelerate and increase your parasympathetic tone, which is the ability of your nervous system to switch from activation into neutrality, rest. I'll see you soon.